where I'm from. When they want to do sports, they want to become a soccer star. First time I saw football was a highlight tape of Adrian Peterson. He basically got me into football.
I am down here pretty much every day, man. Everyone's always saying, like, do you ever go home?
I've been coached by NFL.com. Just like I learned English, that's the same way I learned football. That's what I always wanted. Train every day, 2 times a day. If I make it to the NFL, I would have reached my dream.
Outside of the United States, the dream of playing American football is often an ocean away. But a bridge may be forming, thanks to those who have crossed this ocean before.
I was born in London. I hadn't stopped playing football. I hadn't even heard of American football till I was like 15 years old.
Osi Umenyiora is an 11-year NFL veteran and 2-time Super Bowl champion with the New York Giants. He has partnered with former European League player Adnan Duri to scour Europe for prospects.
We're trying to give international players an opportunity to showcase their talents to NFL teams.
3 prospects have piqued their interest: British tight end Harry Innes and 2 receivers playing in Germany's top league, Anthony Doble and Moritz Boringer. At just 22, Moritz is eligible for the NFL draft, though no player from foreign soil has ever been drafted before.
And Duri contacted me and told me to come over to the United States to train, to eventually get a chance to play in the NFL.
The players will train in Boca Raton, Florida for 1 month. A new job and life as the potential reward. For Innes and Doble, this may be their one and only chance. Both are 27 years old and will need to impress a team enough to be signed as a free agent.
If I make it to the NFL, that's what I always wanted. Like, to be away from my family is gonna be hard, but that's my dream for real.
Feel that, right?
Once in Florida, Innes and Doble get right to work.
We're at Tony Villani's XPE training facility down here in Boca Raton, Florida. And this is the guy who I've worked with him, and I know what he did for my career.
Pressure! Now start to pull! Good! Osi's been talking about Harry forever. Trying to get Harry here.
Give it to him, Will. That's too easy, man. Harry is a big, tremendous athlete. You know, he's one of the biggest human beings I've seen. And obviously Anthony's the same way, tall, big, athletic.
I mean, he's 6'4", he's 220 pounds. He's probably gonna be able to run a 4.4, 4.5 40. But if he can do that at 220 pounds, then he's one of the biggest receivers and above average speed. They are physically there. So we're trying to work with them more on the football and the little things. Anquan Bolden helps out with our receivers. Chris Carter helps out with our receivers, who's in the Hall of Fame.
I teach them coverages, bump and run, releases off the line of scrimmage. I go through the NFL passing tree. What I'm trying to do is work out just the overall ability to catch the football is what we have to be able to see and see it at a high level.
Even when they're not talking to me, I just go around them and they just listen.
You see that right there? It's a grab. But I would always go for the outside hand. The talent is there. These are players who are supposed to be in the NFL. They just haven't had the opportunity. And I feel like, you know, these guys can contribute to an NFL roster, is why we're here now.
3 weeks later, they are joined by 22-year-old German engineering student, Moritz Boringer.
First, I want to make a team. That's the first goal. And with a lot of time and hard work, my ultimate goal is to become the Dirk Nowitzki of football.
M-O-R-I-T-Z, like Moritz?
Yeah.
Moritz, I'm Tony.
Nice to meet you.
When did you get here?
When?
When? Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Okay. Good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks.
Seen the pictures of you. Big and muscular. Well, we've trained fastest receiver at the Combine 3 out of the past 6 years, and for him to come in and pre-test at 4.4, he's one of the fastest people that we've ever pre-tested. When someone's already that fast, it's like you're just trying to get them a little faster. But if we can get him to the 4.3 level at his size, arguably 5 to 8 guys in the entire country. So if he can be one of those guys, that's amazing.
The 3 European players have less than a month to prove themselves and perhaps make NFL history.
It feels like we've been here a lot longer than like a week and a half, but I think it's because we've learned so much in that short period of time. It just feels like we've been here forever.
For Harry Innes, Anthony Dable, and Moritz Boringer, this is not just a business trip. It's a chance to change their lives.
What we're gonna do today is go through the warm-up, then we're gonna walk through the pressure steps of the 40, okay? Because all you guys have been working on really is getting bigger and faster and more powerful, but not sequencing together your steps. Harry, he's just a big tight end. I mean, 6'7" and 260 to 70 pounds. So if we can teach him how to be a blocker, then that's gonna be great. He needs to show he's as fast as the average tight ends in the NFL, but he's 20 pounds bigger. And if he can do that, I think he'll get a shot.
Innes, a fitness instructor back home, fell in love with football by way of souvenir.
I grew up in London. My granddad used to head out to Chicago quite a lot to see family. And whilst he was out there, he brought back a Walter Payton jersey for me. Once I reached the age where I was able to understand what it was, who it was, I just became completely obsessed, especially 85 Bears. William Perry became my favourite player.
And off to the bridge!
It wasn't until about the age of 20 when I actually realised that they do play over here.
Innes went on to become a star in Europe. Now 27, he hopes to bring his talents across the pond.
Head down, go, go, go. Now start eyes, chest, pull and go. Eyes, chest, knees. Good.
In a gym full of phenomenal athletes, young German Moritz Boringer is turning heads.
Lord, they gonna be faster than me, better than me.
He's a freak. There's one word for that kid, he's a freak.
Once you get like the power that you have, the technique.
I've never seen someone run so fast in my life, and he's a big dude as well.
It's a long way from Germany, where Boringer was Rookie of the Year last season.
I started playing football when I was about 17. I watched some Adrian Peterson highlight on YouTube.
Holy cow, Adrian Peterson!
And I found out that we had a team in my hometown, but we had only 5 to 7 players, so we couldn't play. I went to another team, and last year I decided to take the next step and get to the Division 1 in Germany.
The wide receiver Moritz Boringer.
Since arriving stateside, Boringer has left no doubt about his massive potential.
What I said from a trainer's perspective, hey, let's let him jump in some speed work, but who cares? Let's get him out there and see if he can run routes. Even if he goes to these teams and he doesn't run faster than 4.4, if he can run routes, he's gonna be great.
I think I learned pretty fast and adapt pretty fast to new situations.
Everybody says, just call him Mo. So we call him Big Mo here, or Mo Money, and he's kind of hard to get words out of, because every time we talk to him, he just sits there, he grins and smiles, and I don't think he can really believe he's here. I understand everything I'm saying. You can speak very well.
Probably, yes.
Yes, but he's so shy at speaking, it's almost like he can't speak English.
Yeah.
So he needs, just because he's going to be in a locker room and stuff, He needs to get more comfortable in speaking and more sure of himself because he's an athletic freak. I was babying him the first week because I didn't think he spoke English. All right, they're going to work on releases.
You just want to work on releases and getting off a press technique, whatever you want to do. You ready? It's a mental process throughout the whole game. You want to get the corner to do this right here. Come off the ball, you want to get them to do this and open the gate. Because the minute you do that, the minute we do that, the faster you can stack. There you go. Faster, more aggressive. 1, 2. Try to get the elbow. Yes. There you go.
I'm pretty good at listening because I don't talk a lot, so I have to listen.
In Frenchman Anthony Dablé, he has found camaraderie and a shared experience.
Und auch für diese Route, du kannst beide fangen. Break Step, Plant Step, dann noch ein Step und dann guckst du. Genau.
A little shy, but I'm trying to help him the best because he's good. He has a real potential and he can do real good, so I want to help him the best I can.
Despite being far from family,
Merci beaucoup, papa.
the 27-year-old Dablé looks right at home on the field.
Anthony came in the size of an NFL wide receiver already, so threw him into the fire with the receivers we have that are getting drafted, and he did well.
But the field isn't where Anthony first learned to play football.
I played the NFL quarterback 98 with Brett Favre on the cover. And that's how we started to know about football. After that, watched my first Super Bowl, Super Bowl 40. That was the Seahawks against Steelers.
There's a man open, touchdown, Pittsburgh, Heinz Ward!
And that was an amazing experience first, to see an entire game. So after that, I started to train and play football. That was in November 2007, and I was 19.
Dablé, who most recently worked as a postman, has delivered on the European gridiron for almost a decade. He has been named All-Europe the past 3 seasons.
Honestly, 220 pounds and you can run a 4.5 doesn't naturally exist. So when Anquan Bolin's out there and I say, hey, Anquan, does he stick out like a sore thumb out there? He goes, nah, he's doing good and he's got good hands. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get picked up by an NFL team in a month.
Let's warm him up. You want to warm up? Last Friday we was working out on the field, and one of the quarterbacks that he's working out in the same facility, his agent was there, saw the guys, saw the film, started promoting it to teams. Good, don't fade away from it, Harry. Oh. Like just as it started coming, you started fading away. Okay. Yeah, stay on that line. And the same evening I had a call from 3 teams asking to work the guys out.
France's Anthony Dablé and England's Harry Innes have received an unexpected invitation to New York for a private workout with the Giants.
Not nervous, just excited.
Exactly. Good nerves. Good nerves. All the positive kind of nerves. You know, this was meant to be right at the very end of the program, but obviously it's like slap bang in the middle now. So yeah, exciting.
A strong enough workout could lead to a life-altering contract offer on the spot.
When you come into an environment like this, working out for an NFL team, in front of an NFL head coach, in an NFL facility, this experience, whatever the outcome is amazing for them.
Their private workout lasts less than an hour.
Today, give yourself a mark out of 10.
Like between 12 and 13.
There were a lot of people in there, general managers, and the only was there. Was that a bit of pressure?
No, because I didn't know that was the GM or something like that, so I just focused on what I had to do and say hello to Ozzy and Uncle Adam, and that's it.
Looks promising. Looks like something is going to happen here pretty soon. This is crazy.
Get on the plane?
No, we don't get
Huh?
We don't get
No get on the plane? Why not? Say that again.
Anthony Dablé is signing with the Giants. He has crossed the ocean and fulfilled the first step of a dream.
Bonjour, Mama Dable.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Anthony's a unique situation. Like OC says, it never happens.
While Dable basks in the glow of the American dream, German Moritz Boehringer is studying the basics.
I think when you're running a route, everything needs to look the same. So just, you know what a 9 route is? Okay, so 1 to 9 is on a route tree, okay?
The young Wunderkind is working through his growing pains, while 27-year-old Harry Innes rises for what could be his final private workout.
His biggest thing is his focus. He's always the biggest guy in the room, and it makes it quite easy, and your mistakes get washed over because you do a lot of good things. But this is the NFL. There's a lot of big guys.
How are you, Harry?
Taddy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're gonna head inside, head to the locker room for a little bit, get you some breakfast. The workout's scheduled for noon today, so we got a little bit of time. Get your stuff together and we'll get going.
Lovely.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this. This is crazy.
Harry Innes will be evaluated by tight ends coach Ron Middleton. An impressive showing could land him a job. The alternative is a step closer to returning home.
I'm gonna see you run around a little bit, okay. You know, see how you move. Okay. Talk to me. What happened? No, before you go, I did this. What you wearing?
I did this.
Exactly. How do I go through it, walk through it. What do I want you to do?
You want that?
Yeah, there we go. Better. Pass protection. Have you done that before?
Very little.
Very little.
Very little.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna do one more, Kyle. Okay. From the left. Let's just slow up. Slow up.
No, I'm just ready to go, Coach.
I know. But I'm looking for quality, not quantity.
Of course.
You feel me? So that's good. I like your enthusiasm. Okay, much better, huh? Felt better, look better. Yes.
We'll go off a little quicker.
Yes.
Felt probably the best workout that I've had, so yeah, we'll see.
The Jaguars, like the Giants, do not offer Innes a contract. British national Efe Obada spent last year on the Cowboys practice squad. He is familiar with this journey.
Obviously, he's not happy, but spoke yesterday. You know, I've been in a position where he is right now. I didn't tell him that it was his last chance, but maybe it does feel like it's his last chance because of his age.
Time is running out on Harry Innes. There does not seem to be a market for a 27-year-old tight end with 0 NFL experience. He travels to Minneapolis for a regional combine. It could be his last chance.
We just said if he focuses on now, does what he's capable of doing, I think he puts it in everyone else's hands. I think that's what you have to do as a player.
High point.
32.5. It's a good jump.
But the NFL dream for Harry Innes looks to be slipping from his grasp. Innes and Dable have seen their paths diverge. Unsigned, Harry returns to England. His NFL dream over for now. For Anthony, his journey is just beginning.
Like 4 weeks ago, I was in Aix-en-Provence and I was coaching kids. I swear, it feels like it's not real life.
After 5 weeks in America, German Moritz Boehringer is ready to leave the laboratory. His skill set earns him an invite to Florida Atlantic's Pro Day, where he will be evaluated by NFL scouts.
In the short time that he's been here, he's come, from a football standpoint, such a long way.
There's nothing to be nervous about, just some tests and catching balls without any opponents, so no one's gonna hit you. Should be no problem.
Boehringer's pass catching impresses scouts, but it is his 40-yard dash that dazzles them.
Performance was great today. This moment didn't get the best of him, you know? Like, I think that's one of the most impressive things, especially where he's projected to go after this.
4.43 seconds. That's how long it takes to turn Boehringer from a curiosity to a commodity.
When just a lot of media guys wanted to talk to me, I pretty much knew that I had done something.
Word of the Germans' exploits spreads quickly. NFL draft expert Mike Mayock, traveling the country to prepare for the draft, has some new homework to do.
I'm running through Atlanta Airport to get from my last pro day to my next, and I'm crossing paths with scouts who had been to their own pro days, trying to get to their next, and 3 or 4 different scouts stopped me and said, "Hey, did you hear about the German kid?" And all 3 or 4 guys said, "Mike, he's legit. This kid's got a chance to get drafted."
Everybody wants it to be a global game.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're going to go where you have to go to find talent.
Hey.
And what's the name again? Moritz Boehringer?
Boehringer, yes.
The Space Cowboy.
While Boehringer's whirlwind continues, Dable has the chance to relax with his family. Girlfriend Neela and daughter Zoe make their first ever visit to the United States.
When they're so young, they change like so quick, and it hurts to miss that. Like even with the FaceTime and everything is good, but it's not great. Yeah. Like being with your daughter is different. You have to be with her.
He's just happy because that is what he always wanted to be, and his dream came true.
My goal is to be as successful as I was when I was in Europe. Give me that. Just to change our lives.
Los. Mach. Genau. Attacke.
If it doesn't work, then it's okay. He tried, and then we will see what's gonna happen.
You gotta put that sunscreen, that German skin now.
Is there sun in German? Yeah, but it's not like this.
The new hot name in NFL circles is Moritz Boehringer. 1 week after his pro day spectacle, he is holding a private workout for 14 NFL teams.
Different scouts were trying to contact myself, Mo, to get more information personally about him, because he's such an unknown entity. He has the measurables and he has everything to interest teams, and in the next phases, you want to see if he can translate that to the football field. For him, you need to keep it very streamlined and let him learn one thing at the moment.
Teams are still mixed on his prospective position. Is he a wide receiver or a tight end?
Right, so I want you to 2-point flip down the street, right, just like that. Right, what you're arcing up with speed.
Lots of teams say different things. So I think some people see him as a true wide receiver. Some people see him as a tight end, kind of a move guy, H-back. For us, we're just giving him fundamentals and letting him grow as a player and as an athlete and a person.
There you go, right there. Cool. Good, that's it. We don't need more than that.
Just want to play some position. I don't care really what.
Yeah, Falcons gonna come work maybe some like tight end stuff.
I like playing tight end too, but it's just
I like receiver more.
Moritz flashes elite speed and great hands, but at times appears confused by the nuances of the game.
Worked hard, man.
Yeah, one of the routes was just
You're good.
a lot of cuts.
Feel okay physically?
Yeah.
What was the hardest route for you to run? Or the one you want to do over right now? That.
I don't really know if someone runs it really, but when they want to see it, it just do it.
Oh, they're throwing a lot at you.
They gave him a lot of information.
He tried to kill you. Good job.
I think he showed today what he is, a very talented athlete that can potentially play in the NFL.
It's crazy because they just come and see some guy from Germany who 1 year ago no one knew, and yeah, just crazy how fast it all went.
This is Mo right here, Teddy. Yeah, Teddy.
I'm looking forward to just end the whole draft process because I want to play football and concentrate on playing football.
The NFL Draft. Millions of American kids dream that one day they will hear their name called. The number of kids in Europe that share that dream is significantly lower. But this year could help change that. German wide receiver Moritz Böhringer arrives in Chicago for day 3 of the draft, hoping to hear his name called. It would be the first time ever that a player straight from Europe is selected in the draft.
I don't know if I completely understand how big it is, but I know I could play next year in the NFL.
Böhringer is joined by his mother and sister, and friends Efe Obata and Anthony Dable.
I'm hoping to meet. I'm more excited than he actually is for himself. I'm excited for the opportunities that it's going to open up for other people in his predicament.
I'm not excited. I know what's going to happen. He's going to get drafted now, though.
You know what?
His dream day starts like a trip to the dentist as Mo is run through the media gauntlet.
Ja, Mo, wie fühlt es sich an, die Jungs nochmal zu sehen?
Ja, ist natürlich schön, dass sie mich unterstützen.
So do you have Instagram or Twitter?
But I don't really use it.
You barely use it? You have Instagram and Twitter and you don't use it.
What's your day been like so far?
Do this stuff.
Yeah? How is it? Is it weird?
Yeah, I don't like it. So.
You don't like it?
You're not used to this, are you?
No.
You will be before you soon enough. You're gonna be like, where's the makeup? Moritz Böhringer. I'm butchering his name. How do you say it? Say it one more time.
Moritz Böhringer.
Moritz Böhringer. Is that right? Is that close? It's getting there. I'm working on it. It's fine.
It's good enough.
When we're walking through the thing, some guy will pass us like, there's the Russian.
I'm trying to go out.
You have his name right?
Yes. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best.
Moritz Böhringer, correct? Did I get the pronunciation right?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. The NFL, as we know, trying to grow internationally. So what are you guys thinking about the way the game has been blooming, not just here, but overseas as well?
Yeah, I think it's good to get more international. I think basketball did pretty good job with it. And I think the NFL could do something similar.
Do you care about any team? Is there no? Nicholas happy to.
The draft begins, and with it, the waiting.
This is serious. I'm a reporter.
Right now I can't change anything because it's not in my hand. I can do anything to get to a team right now. Just have to wait. And yeah, that's what I will do.
5 rounds have passed. Böhringer has still not gotten the call he craves.
As we got close in that 6th round, he was one of the guys that we had targeted. And it was funny, all of a sudden he's on NFL Network stage. And I was like, well, you know, there goes our secret.
Is there one particular team that's paid more attention to you than anybody else?
The Vikings did.
Really?
Which, yeah.
Well, I'm pretty good friends with their head coach and their GM. Mike Zimmer, the head coach, likes big football players at every position, so we're going to work on that for you, all right? So I just decided on the spur of the moment to have a little fun with it and look dead in the camera and say, hey, Zim, you know, come on, let's go. Let's draft this guy. We got Mobo sitting right here with us. He's 6'4", 230-something. He couldn't be a nicer guy, well-spoken. You like length. You like toughness. He ran 4.43. Let's hear his name come off the clock, all right? We go to commercial break, and I look down at my phone, and it's ringing, and it's Mike Zimmer.
Don't answer it unless it's a Minnesota game.
And the first words out of Zim's mouth were, totally deadpan, I heard you were looking for me.
Hello? Yeah, hi, I'm Woods.
So you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to put your name in, okay? You're going to be officially a Minnesota Viking.
Yeah, I like to hear it.
Lauren, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Good. Excited to get you in here and get you to work. Big German.
Big man, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
You excited?
I'm good. Yeah.
We're excited about you. It's a big deal to us to get you here.
The stoic German remains calm, even after receiving his life-changing phone call.
Who's that? Huh? Who's that? Is it her? No? Who is it?
I don't know.
Who is that? Huh? Who is it? You don't know? We're at Kansas.
With the 180th pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Moritz Bollinger, wide receiver from Germany. Skol Vikings!
He's a Viking. He's a Vikings fan in Germany, and he gets drafted by Minnesota to become the first ever straight from Europe draftee in the history of the National Football League. Yeah, way to go! Super.
I really can't remember a lot about the moment. It was pretty overwhelming.
How cool is that? Yeah? That's awesome, dude. I am so happy for you.
Can't describe how I feel right now because it's just overwhelming and just happy to be drafted.
Do you know who your new teammate is? A guy by the name of Adrian Peterson. How cool is that?
Coolest thing that could happen.
He's got to come in here. He's got a lot of work ahead of him. It's more focused right now on football. The feel-good story's over. Now it's, can we get him up to par?
Yo, they gotta make the team now. That's it.
Just live it today, and then tomorrow wake up and understand it's just the start of a new journey. It's like, you know, like that's gone. Now he's a Minnesota Viking, and he has to make the team. That's how you become a trailblazer.
Hey, I just want to see how everybody's in Europe.
When we return, Anthony Doble and Moritz Boringer suit up for their new teams.
Sail the corner, get back out.
Learning an NFL offense is a challenge for all new players. But for two guys new to America, it requires even more time in the film room.
Originally, this morning we talked about blitzes and sight adjustments. And this afternoon, we're going to spend some time with coverages.
In Europe, we didn't have film room and meetings and everything.
No, it's pretty new. And when I watched film, I did it on my own.
All right, so tell me what you see.
Yeah, two corners. Out a bit deeper.
It definitely helps to get better because you can see what you did wrong, what you did right, what areas you could improve.
So again, from a coverage standpoint, what coverage are they playing?
2 or 4.
We want to make sure we hit the landmark. Everything's about spacing and timing. So this is good, just making sure you're patient and not trying to get out of this route a little quicker, okay? Because now once that guy clear you, now he can come right back to you and throw you the ball.
Vikings wide receiver coach George Stewart is confident Moritz Boringer will be up to speed by the time training camp starts.
He's done a lot of studying. He knows our game of football, but he's a smart young man as well. So he's given himself an opportunity to make our football team because of his smarts.
Like everything, you get used to it, and it's really important. And I like the fact that we're spending more time in the film room, so then you get like everything fixed. And then when you go out there, then you just play, and you know what you got to do, and you know what's coming.
Anthony Doble's extra work in the classroom has started to show up on the practice field.
I'm very impressed with his learning curve. To come over here and to do what he's doing, he's progressing at a steady pace. Most guys, it takes a little time for them to get adjusted.
He's adjusting, you know, and I can only imagine what it would be like, you know, if I went overseas somewhere and you're trying to fit into a new culture, a new country.
Doble, what up? What's up? Good? Oui. Yeah, see that?
Oui.
See, with your size and speed, you can do things that guys can't. You want a guy to come up and just press you. You should want that. You should invite that.
Like a days like a football player, you come, you do your best, and what's important is the next day. But you do your best every day, and you don't think about what happened yesterday. You don't think what's gonna happen tomorrow. You just like focus on the day, and then you focus on the next play later.
Je m'appelle Eli. Bonjour, la France.
There you go.
Doble is bringing savoir-faire to an NFL locker room. He takes teammates Jeremy Davis and Tavares King out for a taste of home.
C'est grand.
Ouais, un petit peu.
Hey, tu viens d'où de France?
Grenoble.
Grenoble.
I know what mashed potatoes are. That's not French. Try to get some French fries. That defeats the purpose.
Definitely.
Gratin Dauphinoise. What is that? Okay. How you say bread in
Is it French bread?
Pain. Pain.
Ah, tu apprends le français, toi? You try to speak French?
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
I'm so happy right now. You have no idea.
Doble may enjoy a little home cooking, but there is one delicacy from his new home that makes his mouth water.
The first thing that amazed me, that was the fried Oreos. I didn't even know that we could like fry Oreos, but still, that was really good.
I see some escargot.
Is there? That's snails. Yeah. We have to taste that. Who we? The snails.
You been to Waffle House?
Nope.
Boy, you missing out.
Yeah, you don't even know what you're missing
out.
Waffle House, whoa.
In Minneapolis, Boringer survives on a steady diet of football.
Good. Let's go. Where you at, Mo? Stay with me. You see he had what? What did you see he had? Circle. Had the circle, right, Mo? Yeah. Great job pressing him. And once you get to him, now I got to blow by him. And once you blow by him, use that inside hand, little scoop, and I'm gone. Little scoop and I'm gone. If I was blind, Mo, boy, I couldn't understand what you were saying. Because I couldn't see you. You know, just shake. He's going to give you the nod, ain't he?
He's going to tell you if you understand or not.
Right. Mo, boy, you understand?
You couldn't coach if you were blind.
All right. Well, I could coach off field.
He's learning each day. You can see each week, now that we're in our off-season program, that he's improving.
Now, again, let's get in a good stance. Let's get ourselves ready. All right, let's get in a good stance. But as I come off now, again, speed up the field, pad level. Your eyes are up, you're not looking at the ground. He's thinking you're going deep. What pad level means for a receiver is when we come off the football, we want to come off the football with our pad level down opposed to coming up and running. Our momentum, that force coming to the football, we want to make sure that we have pad level down so our momentum can take us up the field. If I keep that pad level down and get to my spot and continue to run my pad level, because once you raise up, he knows something's getting ready to happen, doesn't he? Nice job to route, but keep your pad level what? Low. Let's go, Mobo. Pad level, eyes up, hit it. Right.
We understand the background and where he's coming from, and it'll just be a matter of how quickly he can come along and adjust.
With OTAs over, Moritz heads home to Aalen, Germany. He is not the draft day sensation here.
Everything is still normal here. Just like I came back from holiday or something.
I hope he will stay in the rooster. But I think it is very hard work for him.
Yeah, I just try to get ready physically to be able to do everything I can in training camp. Try to remember all of the plays. That's it. Relax a bit.
I think it's pretty cool. He's a good sportsman and he's motivated for it, so I think he can make it.
The break before training camp allows Dable to visit his girlfriend and daughter in Lübeck, Germany, and dream of the ride ahead.
It was hard without him. I mean, yeah, it's not easy to be alone with her, and she loves her dad, so I'm happy that he's here.
It is, because I've been like missing so much time, so like I haven't seen her like doing all that, so all the improvement, like she's not scared of anything. Like it's just like spending time with her, seeing her, just enjoying like time with my daughter, that's it. I'm one step closer to my dream, which is to play in the NFL. Now I'm with an NFL team. I couldn't have imagined that like a year ago. Die kleine Raupe nimmer satt. The goal is to make the team. We don't just want like to be in the team just for like 2-3 months and say that I've been through OTAs and minicamp and everything. I want to be in the team. I want to be in the team like in the league for years. Am Montag fraß sie sich durch einen Apfel. It's motivating because like if I made the team, then they'll be with me all the time. So then I don't like to fly back and everything, and then I can be with them. War ein wunderschöner Schmetterling.
The NFL is becoming a global game, and at the core of its growth are players like Anthony Dable, Harry Innes, and Moritz Böhringer. Their journeys represent an interconnected world, the power of dreams, and the passion of a sport reaching beyond borders to a promising future.